Hey guys, so it's official. I am 100% completely done decorating for fall. So I want to show you my decorations. I'm actually making white chicken chili for dinner. I was supposed to make my teriyaki roast and everybody forgot to take the roast out. And so I thought, well, white chicken chili, easy peasy. So sometimes when I make my weekly menu, I have to adjust it because, you know, like maybe we didn't get the meat out in time, or maybe I have something I needed and I thought I had it for the ingredients. So I'm gonna have to do a little shifting. So white chicken chili was supposed to be on Friday. I'm making it today and pushing back the roast and then into sliders because Izzy wants French dip sliders. So I'm also making a peach cobbler, which you guys would have seen on the video before. I'm kind of doing both at once. So this is like a baking / fall decor vlog. So you get to see too with me of I like big bunts and I cannot lie. This is one of many of my super cool shirts that you're gonna see. Okay, so I'm gonna show you, I decorated my kitchen, my living room. My house is not 100% clean, sorry, but it's kind of clean. And I did my dining room and then so it's so funny. So I started pulling out all my decorations and I'm like, I felt like I had more than this. Well, not only did I give Haley like half of my fall stuff because, you know, she got her own house last year and, you know, she couldn't afford to get decorations. I'm like, hey, just take some of mine. Our new game room, this is like gonna be like the first like real season that we've actually used it. And so I've never got to decorate it. And so a quarter of my decorations or half are out there. And I still have to get 3 things of fall leaves. You'll see on my window panes, I ran out of them. So I have to go get them. And my kids are like, please go grocery shopping. I just really don't want to go to town. So I'm trying to like use everything. I'm pulling things out of everywhere. So I don't have to go to town. I just don't want to go to town. So, okay, well, I'm going to show you my decorations and I got out all my fall and Halloween cups up. And I know people keep saying, you keep saying the Ray Dunn cups. Well, I've grabbed those up. I've got my 4th of July cups up. I'm going to go down and get my Easter one. So I am hoping, I'm going to see my son Gideon at college next weekend. So I'm hoping that I have it done before then. So that is my goal because I know you guys are saying it's been like 8 months and it has, it's been so long, but life has just been busy, constantly busy. So that's from VeggieTales, just letting you know. Okay, well here is all my fall decorations. So I'm gonna start in the dining room. Yes, it looks kind of plain. And you know why, you guys? I took down my tree. Haley is the second one that came in, her and her friend, and she's like, where's your tree? I had it up until September and, you know, like the end of August. And I'm just like, I'm so sick of seeing it. So I took it down. So my dining room looks really plain, but I picked up this like fall sign at, where did I pick this up at? I don't know. I was walking around the store with it. I picked this up and I think it was half off. It was like 20 bucks. Super cute. It has like a stand. So isn't that cute? And then here is like our Lazy Susan centerpiece. And so I have the peanut butter stuffed pretzels, the apple suckers, those little mini cookies that you get on the airplanes. 3 different kinds of candy corn. I think this is one is like a cotton fair. I don't really know. Pumpkins, my David's favorite. And then the traditional ghosts and bats Reese's cup. And then I put on this cute little leaf, whatever garland, it lights up. And then look at this little guy. Isn't he cute? Oh my God. I think I showed you guys a while ago after my thing when we went to Shipshawana. Isn't they cute? So yeah, so here it is. Oh, that looks a lot better there. So here's my little Lady Susan. My kids are gonna love it. I got a little couple gnomes in there. Isn't that cute? So there's my dining room. And then here's my mantle. I got my little gnomes. I got that tree at Walmart for like $5. It's like those stuffed ones. So this is my mantle. And then my mother-in-law actually made me that quilt. It's like a Halloween quilt. And then see this pumpkin? So Izzy brought it over and I go, what are you doing? She goes, Mom, we have a watermelon. I said, Izzy, I almost called my daughter my sister. I said, Isabella, that's a pumpkin. She's like, no. And I'm like, yeah, don't pick the pumpkins. I think we got 2 over there. And so then this is by my TV. Let me turn it on for you guys. There we go. And look I got these pumpkins at Michael's. They're on sale. It says Belle. That's a B right there. It says Belle. Izzy's like, Haley, oh my goodness, I can't talk. Haley's like, what is that? B-E-L-L? And I go, Belle, like your last name? And she's like, oh yeah. I started laughing. I'm My little birdies, okay. And then I got stuff here. And then I think I had already shown you, oh yeah, here's my little, here's my table. And then it has the suckers in it. In Halloween, we have a lot of candy. It's not good. We're all gonna have to be detoxing after the holidays. And I believe I showed you guys my Halloween. Isn't that cute? I was missing a couple of my gnomes. I unpacked them and I'm like, Izzy, I'm missing some. Well, they were in the fall decorations. So we got my gnomes. Now we're gonna go into the game room. This is right here in the bathroom. I had to show you guys this too. I'm gonna turn off the light so you can see it. This is now Josh's bathroom. Nice, hey? A bathroom. What's up, Rosie Posy? And then here is the entryway, and then the entryway, cute. And then coming into our game room, I have some here, and then some there. And then over here, I did the mantle. Isn't that cute? Yeah, I'm parked in the yard. Me and Josh just went apple picking. Isn't that cute? And then I did one over here. I love gnomes. And so this one's not done yet because I have to get more garland. That's our little TV stand slash our flavored drink thingy. And this is where I lift weights too. And then I got all my plants looking all nice. Got those on the mantle. Now we're gonna go into the kitchen. Here's my Thanksgiving theme. I had a little boy pilgrim and he broke. I was so sad. Now I just have a little girl. Okay, so coming in here. So I did this in back of my stove. Isn't that super cute? Sorry, the dishes just got done. And my kids have to put the dishes away. That's their job after school. So, so there's one of my mantles. And then there's everything for my white chicken chili. Oh, and I've been drinking a lot of tea lately. And then there's, I'm thankful for, sometimes my kids will put on there like Red Bull and Snicker bars. It's weird. And then here's my other one. Look at these. I got these last year. They're Ray Dunn. So cute. And look at Willow. She's so funny. She came over and she lifted it and she's like, your candy. Oh, I don't know how to get. Oh my goodness, this hat's messed up. There we go. She's like, there's nothing in those. So I had to hurry up and get stuff in there for her. Here is my last one. Sorry, windows are dirty. Yes, I'm just not a window cleaner, but yeah, cute, hey? And then I got just a little tiny thing here. Be grateful. My candle, and then had some extras I stuck in my little dish, so. Oh, and there's my wall. Isn't that cute? My kids are gonna be home soon. So I got, oh, and then there's my, oh, that pumpkin. Brendan actually made that when he was in middle school for me. And then there's my little sign there, and then my little pumpkin wall. Super, super cute. Super, super cute. Yeah. That's it. So that's just a little rundown of my fall decorations. I was really excited to have it done yesterday. Normally it takes me like days to do, but because I gave my daughter so much decorations that it didn't take me a long time, but I'm kind of thinking about putting the fall tree back up. Everybody keeps saying like, it looks naked in there, like there's nothing in there. Something should be in there. I'm like, So I'm seriously thinking about getting it back out because everybody keeps complaining that there's no fall tree. But I was like, I go all out and I go all out right away. And so I was trying to like not like push Christmas on them. But I did think about bringing an actual Christmas tree out and maybe putting it like, maybe in my husband's office so he can see it every morning he gets up, or maybe in the living room. So I have been really debating about actually bringing a real Christmas tree up. Oh, my poor husband. So yeah, but I just love fall. I feel so relaxed. I've been having lots of tea and watching Christmas shows. Yes, we have been. We've watched all the fall shows, all the Halloween Towns, the Twitches, Stitches, Switches. No, I think it's Twitches. We usually watch Monster House together. That's kind of one we watch all the time. And then the Charlie Brown Halloween, we watch that one too. We used to watch Monster House, but it's not Monster House, but Monster Mash. It's like a Halloween cartoon from like when I was a kid, but it's so long. Like it's like an hour and a half long. I don't know. My kids, I've seen it. They've seen it once. They're like, no. My kids are like, let's watch a super scary show. I'm like, let's watch Charlie Brown. My Robert though, oh no, 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 no. He doesn't watch any of that. Oh my goodness. And I remember, just a little storytelling. When my kids were little, we watched the Spiderwick Chronicles. Do you remember the Spiderwick Chronicles, where they bought the house and they couldn't see like the little trolls and stuff until they like put the salt around the house? And I think Gideon was like 8, and they started, you know how you can't see them unless you have the special glasses or whatever. We haven't seen this in like, Gideon was 8, so like, oh, he's like 11 years ago. And they started dragging him, and he freaked out and ran upstairs. And I'm like, okay, guys, let's just shut this off. And it was like a kid's type show. And I thought, well, if this is going to scare him. And then we tried to watch The Goonies, but I think he was the same age. He was so afraid of the big guy, even though he was a nice guy. I said, you got to give him a chance, honey. He's a really nice guy. No, and he's like crying. I'm like, okay, guys, we can't watch The Goonies either, because it scared him so much. But he didn't realize that he ends up being a nice guy that's not treated right. And then he ends up being like their friends, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I mean, he was scared, and I'm not gonna traumatize my kids, you know, but I'm just not a super scary show person. I like suspense stuff, but I'm just not like the gory. I used to be though. Me and my mom growing up, oh my goodness. Me and my mom growing up watched every horror show there was, like every single one. And I mean, and even the dumb ones that you're like, this is not real. And I mean, I was like probably 19, 20, 21. We watched all of them, the craziest shows. You know, I can't believe my mom let me watch them. They were so bad. Because, you know, shows in the 80s, even though they were PG, they were really bad. And then I'll tell you one more story before I go. You guys get to get all the dirt. This is Get the Dirt Day with Heather. So, you know, The Exorcist is like a really bad show. And I was actually talking to Haley about it yesterday. My mom said, because my mom watched it when she was a kid, she's like, don't ever watch The Exorcist. And I'm like, why? Big deal. She's like, don't ever watch it. And I'm like, okay. And so I never did. And then when I was like 20, 21, I'm like, I'm an adult. I can watch it. So I went over to my friend's house and I watched it. I was traumatized. I called my little brother. I made my boyfriend drive me home because I was afraid to be alone. And I made my little brother Rob, we call him Speed. We call him Speed because he would run into walls when he was little. So we call him Speed Bump. That's so funny. And so I still call him Speed, but I made him sleep with me for a month. I'm not lying, you guys. He's like, why am I sleeping with you? I said, I watched the show Mom told me not to watch. So I told her like the next day, she's like, I told you, it's terrifying. I mean, some of you guys are probably thinking, oh, that was nothing. I wasn't scared. Well, it was traumatizing to me, very scary. And I just don't like the voices. The voices like freak me out the worst. And so my little brother slept with me for a month. And so we were actually, me and Haley were shopping, and we went like the Halloween aisle, and the movie was there. She's like, oh, I want to watch this. I said, you do not want to watch this. She's like, why not? I said, it's really bad. She goes, Mom, look at it. It's not bad. And I said, Haley, it is horrible. I said, my brother literally had to sleep with me for a month. I made my boyfriend drive me home. I was that scared. She was like, oh, and I go, I'm telling you, you're not going to like it. So I hope she doesn't watch it because it is so frightening. It's just so like, I would never let my daughter play that part. But that's just me. That's just me. But it was so scary. So anyway, after all that, I like the fun Halloween shows. I like to watch the Halloween Wars, the Pumpkin Wars, the cook-offs, the Halloween cookie bake-off, the Halloween cakes. I like to watch that stuff. And my husband, he'll come in and he's like, you're not watching the baking championship or Halloween Wars, are you? And I go, yeah, I am. And he's like, can we watch something else? I'm like, well, you gotta wait till this is done. I wanna see who wins. So I'm all about that. And whenever I watch those, I'm like, so yesterday I watched one and they had to make cakes. And I'm telling you, I have the best from scratch cake recipes. I just feel like I don't have any time. Maybe when I have grandbabies, I'll be more into doing that. And I got like, right away, I was like on Pinterest because 3 like ideas of brownies were in my head. And so I'm on Pinterest, like Googling different brownie ideas. And I'm thinking, wow, great idea. And so that's what I usually do. A lot of people ask me like, how do you get your recipes? So a lot of them I've just thought of myself. And then a lot of them I get inspiration, like maybe I'll see something made and I'm thinking, how could I tweak that? So I deconstruct the whole recipe, rewrite my own recipe. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't, but it mostly works. I've only had a couple fails where I've had to tweak a little bit. It didn't taste right. It was runny. Because when you're doubling things, it tends to be runny. So I have this inspiration of brownies, and I kind of searched some things out, and I got a couple really good ideas on brownies. Like one is a Mississippi mud brownie. I'm actually gonna play on it a little differently. So like a Mississippi mud pie is like chocolate, whipped cream. I think you can add, or like marshmallow, ganache, and then you can add like nuts and stuff to it. So I have an idea of what I want to do to kind of make it a little different. And then I thought, you know what, let's do other ones. Let's do like a mint brownie. So y'all are gonna be seeing lots of baking brownies. And my son Robert, and well, actually all my boys love brownies, especially Haley. She makes the best brownies ever. They're from a box, but she can just make them so perfect. But anyway, well, thank you so much for seeing my fall decorations. And call from F. Earlier there was a call from A, then there was a call from D. And this is a call from F. I don't know what that means. So anyway, sorry about that with the phone, but thank you for listening to my like little spiel at the end. I'm kind of chatty right now, I don't know. It's because I like big butts and I cannot lie. All right, well, thank you for joining me. Make sure to subscribe to Just the Bells 10 and look out for all our fun stuff. And I am going to get that Ray done. Right, I'm gonna get it done. You might not see it for a week, but I'm gonna get it done. I promise, Ray done cups to come. Okay, thank you so much. Have a wonderful afternoon.